The Demerara Tobacco Company Demtoco, during a news conference today at Carroll Lodge, argued that the Tobacco Control Bill will pave the way for a drastic increase in illicit tobacco trade, which already represents approximately 15% of total consumption in Guyana.
Consumption will not necessarily disappear, and I say that because of the experiences we have in those sister countries I mentioned, Suriname, Jamaica, and Trinidad. So naturally, a bill that is so harsh in measures will have the shock effect, and you see consumption moving in a different direction. It literally moves from the legit product to the illegal product. Those guys, the smuggled, contraband, evasion of taxes.
Demtoco said it contributed up to $4 billion in taxes last year, and it anticipates that once the legislation takes effect, government's revenue will tumble.
But that's a fact. It's not a feeling, it's a fact. So if for whatever reason the bill goes through as is, and somewhere you start to lose that $4 billion that you've received, as a government, and we all live here, we understand that revenue is really what keeps your economy buoyant. What happens? As my director said, consumption doesn't disappear. Consumption just moves from the legal company to underground, smuggled, backtrack, and the things we know.
Country of Suriname, 70% of their revenue was lost, of the government's revenue. So you do 70% of 4 million, you do the math, yeah? You have a Panama, 75% of the revenue was lost. Consumption was not changed. The consumption was exactly the same level. So you see number of people were consuming, they're consuming continually. But now they're consuming a product that evades the tax net altogether. So the government gets no part of that revenue.
Demtoco is also extremely concerned that the legislation will put thousands of Guyanese on the breadline, which will only create a major socio-economic challenge for the country. The company said it has approximately 3,800 retailers across the country, and street vendors represent at least 10 to 15%. Street vendors will mainly be affected by the legislation as it restricts this type of trade.
And when you look at the hawkers, those particularly hawkers that are around border market, Starbucks market, they've made a choice to do something legitimate. Yeah, we all have a choice in life. They've made a choice to sell a legal product in a legal way. And you're saying to them, your livelihood is now gone. There are no alternatives. You're not even giving them an opportunity to be heard. You're just saying today for tomorrow, you've lost your livelihood.
Demtoco is also concerned that the law criminalizes a legal product.
So we're talking about a home. Do we honestly believe that an enforcement officer can get into your home and say to you, listen, so this young lady has been working in your home, and so you should be charged because you're smoking in your home? That is one option. But even outside of that, so that's the whole issue of constitutional right and ownership of private property. We have recognized that we're selling an adult product. We have recognized that there is a right to be regulated. What we are challenging is how that regulation is designed and enforced. Because what we are doing is you're criminalizing a smoker. That's literally what it is. Because on one hand, you're saying, you know what, you guys can still sell. You guys will still make money. But on the other hand, you've put certain restrictions in place that are so harsh that makes it virtually impossible either for retail trade to take place, because we're still commercial and we're still legal, or for consumption to take place. So
the bill states that government will not hire or engage any such persons to work or service in any capacity with responsibilities for tobacco control, including the hundreds of persons who have shares in Demtoco. Demtoco believes the bill in its current form is highly draconian, discriminatory, and unconstitutional. Demtoco argued that there is still time to send the bill to a select committee where some of the contentious issues can be robustly reviewed. Davina Samaru, Newsroom.